Skipping. Urgent message.
Weisenstein, what's the kind? I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. And they called me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk about it because it was right there. So if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you, and not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am. So that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way needing anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams. Give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, viewer discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here. It is game time!
We have come to the most critical area of masculine behavior. What?
Tune in, is it time yet? I got more maneuvers than a Heimlich. Spit a verse as good as any rhyme get. Cause to be the man is a mindset. What's a mindset? You know mindset is the attitude from the thoughts of your mind. Proof that we all come from something divine. That's why you will always be one of a kind. You got the power, you want to be winning. But in the beginning you never was taught. You really already got everything needed inside you to get you whatever you want. But what do you want? What do you need? The women, the power, the money, the fame. Mentally all of it's one and the same. A student in life and I study the game. Take them to school, ooh, that was the move. See all these mean feelings, trying to be cool, true. That's what it do with Steve the Dean Williams. He put the flavor up into my ear like damn, how I play myself again. Building up confidence if we all stop and just get up on this dating help for men. Cause a happy bride and a sad groom leaves a broken heart with a stab wound. That's why I get more ass than a toilet seat in the female bathroom. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. Can't be the man with no mindset. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. That's why I'm the man with a mindset.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. Shout out to all my dogs out there. How y'all doing? We got about 3 hours of a show. We got a late Ryan with the Dean tonight. So just want to give y'all guys a shout out, man. We want to let y'all guys know that we're 100% original, 100% authentic. We one thing we don't do is we keep everything in-house. We keep the game actually in-house. So we want to say thank you for all you guys out there who have liked, subscribed, got the notifications. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, to soak up this game that we have for you. Unlike everybody else, we do have a chat line, guys. If y'all want to talk to women, y'all can go to the Man Mindset chat line at 509-876-5771 if you'd like to do that, gentlemen. But let's get into we're going to get into the show. We don't have much time for all that banter. But I do want to say for all you guys out there, if you want to be a student of the game, we are the only ones that tell you to go to Walmart, Target, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, get your crayon, get your 100-piece puzzle set so you can have and learn the game, because we are actually trying to teach you guys one thought, one mind, one way. And also, we ask all you guys out there, if you have a question, please put a Q in there. If you are texting a woman and you don't know what to do, the one thing we do, we always answer text messages. We're the first one that came out with this, and we're the first ones going to keep this shit going. Also, gentlemen, if you want to call in, please go ahead and call in. We'll answer all your questions. We might have a few if you have a text message, but our job is to help you see the game in a whole different way, because the game is something that most people don't have. And we want to give a shout out to all you guys. One thought, one mind, one way. You can call in 833-859-8744 is the number. 833-859-8744 is the number. Let me go through and check and see if there's any questions out there. Fuck, hold on one second. Damn, Phoenix. Hold on. Phoenix. Well, let me turn this thing down. I was looking at something. Phoenix, hold on. I know that. I think that's you, Phoenix, or that might be P. Okay, what's your name? Where you calling from? What's up, big dog?
Yo, what up, Steve? This is Soul calling from Louisville, Kentucky.
How can I help you, Soul? What's up, brother?
Yeah, what up, Steve? I want to chop it up with you. I got a bunch of questions, and I think that they might.
And I've got a bunch of answers. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I think these questions I'm about to ask might tie into the title of the show, which is why I'm calling it early.
Yeah, we're talking about charisma. We're going to talk about charisma and mastering it and all this other stuff. But what do you have? What's up, brother?
All right, so this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the concept of self-belief, right?
Okay.
So when I came into this, right, I didn't have any self-belief, right?
No. So you do. No, wait.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. You do have a self-belief.
Okay. So this is what I'm like thinking about right now, right? So after I did the bid a couple of times, so you know how my mind is the voice that tells me that I can't do things, right? It gives you a million reasons why you can't why not, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at first I only had that voice. That's the only voice I heard, and that's what I was listening to, right?
Well,
so after,
but
yeah.
But wait, let's pause for a second.
Yeah, I'm listening.
The one thing that you don't understand is that you have you do have beliefs. But your beliefs on the level you're thinking is that I'm not good enough. I can't do things right. I'm ugly. I'm short. I'm poor. I'm broke. I can't get a woman. I'm not good enough. He's better than me. So you do have beliefs. It's just that game flips that all around. But go ahead. I'm listening to you, man.
Yeah. So this is what I don't know if I'm saying makes sense. So I'm just gonna say you can break it down for me, right?
Sure.
So it seemed like all the beliefs that I had were outside of myself, right?
Well, that's like most people. All your beliefs are outside of you. Yes.
So this wasn't just with women. It was with businesses I tried to start. It affected everything, like sports and stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
So what happened recently is after I did the bid and like I've been rehearsing and like doing some other stuff. So there's this other voice now. So they don't conflict, but they both exist, and I have the option of which one to listen to.
Then
this other voice
that's
says,
the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You have too many voices in your head, and that's what happens to a lot of guys that from the red pill. Yeah. The red pill puts voices in your head of of women, of thoughts of yourself, and things like that. So it kind of slows you down. But I'm listening to you.
So basically, like I know I'm really early in this, which is why I want to talk about it now. Yes. Like what I got here.
Yes.
So it seems like there's this voice saying, "You like why not?" Like it's like sees possibilities. Like it's like I'm so like, for example, you know when you say you don't know anything.
Yes.
And when I first actually like not just realized that, but like I know that I know nothing, right?
Yes, sir.
So when I came to that realization, it was the biggest relief ever, because before I thought like I was missing something, but now I know I'm missing everything. So it seems like
right, you're missing everything. Yeah. Okay. So what's your question, big guy? What's up?
So my question is like, is self-belief basic? Does it kind of apply like with that Old Spice commercial?
Well, remember you have a belief.
Yeah.
It's just your belief is you don't believe in yourself. And because you don't believe in yourself, this is what hurts you as far as being charismatic as well, is because you're not operating from the level of the game. You're operating from the conscious level. So you're not really operating. So these beliefs that you have is part of the problem as well. One of the things that I always I'm going to talk to y'all got is that you have to understand how your mind is working. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you look at your mindset, and this is for every guy that has gone to the red pill, every guy that's gone to the manosphere, no status, don't jerk off, every young man doesn't understand that. And you've got to write this down, young man, because this is very important. Okay?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Your mind is not looking for answers. Why do you think that is?
Because it wants to stay where it's at.
Because your mind is the answer. So if your mind is the answer, what do you think he's getting you to look at? Things that's going to keep you looking to him being the answer. See, so
he wants to stay the answer, basically.
He wants to stay. So the only way he can stay the answer is by making you look at everything but yourself. Look at the red pill. Look at the manosphere. Money, clothes, and status. Don't jerk off. Hypergamy. Low status. Riz. Handsome man game. Think about that. And as long as you're looking at those things, then who's in control? Because he's the answer. So if your mind is the answer, he doesn't need to look for anything. He just needs to keep you on that mental plantation to assume that you're actually learning something when you're learning nothing at all. And people don't even understand that.
Yeah. So, okay, I got a question. So if your mind is the answer, then
it's
what
not the answer.
What's the question?
The mind is not the answer.
Oh, okay.
It's not the answer.
I'm think it's the answer, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It makes you think that he's the answer, but it's not the answer.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to end this off because I'm going to let you go on with the show, but I want to ask you about this statement that I heard Taekwondo make because I think it applies here. He said one time in one of his videos I saw that if you know something, you don't have to believe in it, right? So you know how I was just talking about self-belief as if it's something like based off what you're saying, it seems like I don't know it, so I'm trying to believe in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, your mind is okay. Why do you think people believe in the red pill? Believe in it as it's like a truth. And then why do you think the mind reinforces the truth? Because do you think the mind wants you to know that you're the truth?
Yeah.
But it can't tell you that.
Keep going.
Right, no, I'm saying, but it can't tell you that secret. Because if you learned that you are the actual truth, then what use would you have of him or your mind? He would no longer exist in that level. So instead of you learning about your truth, what you have learned is that you're always looking for answers. And all your answers is odd that they are outside of you. Women, clothes, status, fucking don't jerk off and all this other shit. Everything seems like everything outside of you. But as long as that is your truth, then your mind is the answer. As long as your mind is the answer, you will never evolve and grow. You will just have to wait until your mind finds a new answer off of a content creator to force feed you that information. And that's why it's so disingenuous that the majority of these guys out here are fucking these people over. You don't understand the suicide rates and things that happen to guys who are in their 40s, 45 and 50. And the depression is because at your age, back in the 90s and early 2000s, that they were doing the same thing to you. I mean, same thing to them that they're doing to you right now. They don't. You have to understand that if the game is not about these women, then what the fuck are we judging women for? Why are we talking about women? Somebody sent me a video with a group of guys. Rollo Tomasi, I think Saint the Sinner was in there, and some other guys. Somebody sent that YouTube and asked me, what do you think about that? These motherfuckers ain't got game. See, you gotta understand how things work. When you have real motherfuckers on that panel, you know what a real motherfucker gonna do? He gonna tell all the motherfuckers on the panel, y'all fake as fuck. There's no hypergamy, there's no red pill. But see, they won't. See, you gotta understand how things work. They're not gonna put real motherfuckers on a panel because a real motherfucker goes against the ideology. A real motherfucker, you put Rosebud on there, Pimpin' Ken. Put any kind of real motherfucker pimp on there or a motherfucker with game. Put 1950 on there. It'll fuck everything up because that motherfucker would sit there and say, oh, y'all motherfuckers full of shit. There ain't no game. Y'all motherfuckers ain't gamed up. But see, there is always a narrative that drives behavior. Game is always going to stand on its own, and game is going to call out the fake and the frauds. You ain't going to sit around and let motherfuckers talk about how bad relationships are and how bad women are and how bad things are, and everybody shucking and jiving and agreeing and shit. If you notice, and give you a real quick caller, if you notice, I was on a panel with Donovan Sharp. You remember that? I was on a panel with Donovan Sharp. And I was the only motherfucker. And who was on there? You had who is the guy that dresses up that everybody fucking worships, thinks he's the Godfather? Who's that motherfucker caller? Guys, you had Fresh and Fit on it.
Guys,
you had Fresh and Fit. You had Fresh and Fit on there. You had Donovan. You had what's that guy's name? The motherfucker with the glasses that tells you the high value. What's the motherfucker name?
I don't think I saw this. I gotta look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
What you notice is I always challenge all that bullshit. I never agreed on that shit. Yeah. Kevin Samuels was even on the panel. Andrew Tate wasn't on there. I never agreed on that. But you gotta understand how things work, because real motherfuckers will never let fake go. Give you an example, all you guys out there. What happened when 1950 went on Anton Daniels' show? You think 1950?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's the motherfuckers that they can't have on those shows, because real motherfuckers are not gonna let fake motherfuckers slide, and that's the dead ass. Yeah. That's dead ass. So you can't have a Rosebud on there. You can't have a 1950 on there. You can't have me on there. You want to know why? Because I will debunk all those motherfuckers that sit around and agree with the bullshit, because that ain't the game. That's not the game. And I'll stand on that shit. That ain't the game. And that's dead ass. That's dead ass. Because the real one's gonna say to Rollo Tomasi, motherfucker, you ain't got no game. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't even get a bit. I mean, Rollo, Rollo, tell everybody what you say to a motherfucking woman that you meet. Well, go around to each and every one.
Yeah, man.
Hey, let's hear your mouthpiece. What you gonna say to a woman when she get out of line? Well, her hypergamous nature is why she's going to do that. Isn't that right, guys? Yes, you're right, Rollo. Man. Yeah, why are they jerking them off? You're right, Rollo. Her hypergamous nature. You're absolutely right. She's so mean and she's so modern. See, I told you guys. You see that shit? Motherfuckers with game don't do. Man, guys, y'all got to realize motherfuckers with game. That's why y'all got to be careful about who you follow, because motherfucker with game calls out the shit. Why do you think I got kicked off Donovan's show? Because I called out Myron ass, who used to be at the 21 convention sitting on the sideline at the same table as me. Called his ass out. But you know what happened? I was fucking with Myron's brand, so they had to get rid of me. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, see.
The fake ones can't have real ones on there because real ones are always going to call out the fuckery. Because it's not the fact that you're being disingenuous about the game. It's the fact that what you're doing to these young men, you're setting them up for a downfall. You're not helping these motherfuckers by complaining. You're not helping these motherfuckers by not jerking off. I saw somewhere motherfuckers said, if you don't jerk off, a woman can notice your aura if you don't jerk off. Are you fucking serious?
That's some wild shit, dog.
I mean, man, that's man. I like I say, dog. I stand on that shit, dog. I stand on that shit.
Yeah.
I stand on that.
Yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna let you go on with the show, but I just want to end it off with this real quick.
Yes, sir.
It seems like every single time I call in or I get coaching on the back end,
yes,
everything gets simpler
because the game is simple.
Like
the game is simple, big dog.
Yeah. So today, right? From what I don't know if this makes sense, but from what you're saying, it seems like you don't have to believe in anything but yourself, right?
That's it. But you don't know what's self, and that's what we're going to talk about.
So to break this down, you just have to know, and I know that I don't, and that seems so exciting to me because it seems so simple. All I got to do is just.
Right, but I'm saying the more you become a student, the more you're gonna learn. That's all it is. The more
So respect, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the call,
we'll throw you back in because we got a lesson. We only do a few hours, so I got you, dog. I'll throw you back in. Thank you for the call, big dog. Guys, lines open. We've got a question. Put a queue. So, gentlemen, let's go and get into the game. Guys, please get your crayons out, and we're gonna talk about charisma. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. Charisma, and to understand that you guys out there can be the guy, okay? It's a thing. Y'all can be the guy, and we're gonna break down charisma in a way motherfuckers ain't even breaking the shit down, okay? Because Mohab asked me about seduction. I'm not gonna necessarily go into seduction, but this is part of seduction. But give me a second. Area code 332. What is your name, sir or ma'am, and how can I help you?
Hey, Dan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
I just have a question. I'm always like I'm hearing everywhere game. I just want to know what is game.
Well, okay. How old are you, buddy?
32.
Okay. So, are you part of a red pill or anything like that? I'm just curious.
No.
Come on now. Come on. How much red pill and Mansfield stuff have you seen? I'm just asking you.
If I watch their videos?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
I did. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
So,
I did. I did watch, but I'm not really following them like all the time. But I have.
Caller.
I have watched a few videos.
Caller, you are. I will explain why, then answer your question. If you went on YouTube and saw a video on sucking a dick, would you watch it?
No,
because it has not. You can't connect to it, right? So the moment you press play on that fuckery, you believe in that shit and it gets woven into your mindset. So a game is a self-concept devised as an all-encompassing awareness of who the fuck you are. An awareness of yourself in the present and the expectations you have for yourself in the future. The game is built upon your perception of how you perceive yourself based on the knowledge that you gain for yourself, meaning that you are the only one of your kind. There is no other man on this planet like you. And because of that is you learning about yourself to have the way you see yourself, your abilities, and your uniqueness. And it is based on how you gather things for yourself. That's what game is about, sir.
Okay. Yep. Thank you. Just that's it. Because it's really confusing. Like
what is confusing?
A lot of people, let me just finish it. A lot of people been, you got game, you don't have game, blah blah blah. So I'm just like trying, because sometimes people they link the word game to the like a dating like
what?
the field of dating, like between a man and a woman, a female and a
No.
male.
But here's the thing that you'll learn about game, my brother. Game has nothing to do with these fucking women at all.
Yep.
At all. Game teaches you to be fearless. Game teaches you to take risks. Game teaches you to demand respect. Game teaches you to lead by example. Game teaches you to have influence over a woman. Game teaches you how to delegate. Game teaches you how to set clear expectations. Game teaches you how to be transparent. Game teaches you how to take ownership of what you are and who you are. Game teaches you how to act decisively. Game teaches you how to get things done. Game teaches you how to have driving your results. So in all of that, did I say anything about a fucking woman?
No, it's about myself.
Right. So did I say anything about not jerking off, no fap, hypergamy, be on your purpose, money, clothes, and status? Nah, we're talking about game. And that's the difference, but what game is. That's what it is.
It's like a self journey that we everybody's going through, and
a journey, yes, that never ends until the day you motherfucking die, sir.
So game. Let me just put it this on a simple way, and correct me if I'm wrong.
I just gave it to you simple, but go ahead.
Yeah. So game means like my journey in life, learning myself, and clearing the what you call it, the like all the things that we're being taught when we were like young, so like all the how you call it, the social influence, and trying to learn about myself better, and trying to
yes, but
see life.
But remember, your mindset, as I told you, your mind fucks you over because you don't have a concept of who you are, because you believe what you see through a content creator. That's why
through others lenses, through other people perspective, and that's
right.
You can be open to hear other perspectives, but you still have your own. You are the one who decide, who has the power to decide and to see life through my own lenses. Am I correct?
Right, kind of. Listen, you have to be careful about following people based off the color of your skin. You have to be careful about following people based off subscriber counts. You have to ask yourself the question: is he bitching, whining, moaning, complaining, or blaming? Or is he saying, this is how you find yourself? It's that simple. I'm telling you, it is that simple. Is he saying finding yourself by creating a self-identity, a self-image, a self-concept, having self-esteem? Is he saying that? Or is he saying, all women are bad, or it's not fair? And so that's what you have to understand. Take away the color.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm just because you're right. When I see a lot of people, they complain and they try to blame women for who they are, and that's wrong. We just have to accept people, and women including the way they are, and just do our thing.
No. We don't accept people. They gotta earn our fucking acceptance, brother. Fuck what I no. That's what I'm talking about, being gay. You don't get an audience with the king just because you want an audience with the king. Who the fuck are you to be around someone that royal and that high? And what I'm saying to you is that you don't accept anybody until they show you that they're worthy. That's where the game is, okay, young man?
In your circle, you're talking about in your circle, like closing. Like I'm talking about like people in general. Like you don't give a shit about how do you think. That's what I meant about.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, the motherfuckers I roll with, they don't give a fuck about people. They don't care. It's not that we're mean to people. It's just that whatever you do, whatever you think, is none of my business until you make it my business. That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm just trying to, I'm just trying. I got questions, but sometimes stuff like, right now I've been listening to you talking to the other caller, and I just got this question, so that's why I called you. I wanna.
No. If you have another question, please call in. I'll be on for another 2 hours and 30
Yeah,
minutes.
I'll be calling you sometimes because sometimes I'll be catching you on your show. Sometimes I'll be working. But if I'm on your live show, I'll be calling if I have a question, and I'll be super glad to hear, because I see like the way you're talking, man. It's really clear. To be honest,
clear and concise.
There's
brother.
very clear, very clear.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate the call. Thank you. Great call. Now let's get to we have a question right here. Gentlemen, if you have a question, please put a Q. We got you covered. He says having charisma a byproduct of having some sort of self-assurance. No. Okay. Let's get into the game. Let's get into it. All right. So what I learned when I was young, I've always had personality, but I wasn't charismatic. But through the game of understanding who I was, I realized charisma is a magnetic energy, okay, that I don't force it on somebody. I'm expressing confidence, strength, and I'm expressing it to the person where they're picking it up, okay? Charisma isn't something that you are necessarily born with, and it's okay. Here's the good news. It's not like you can't get it or acquire it, okay? All right? But you can't buy charisma, okay? You can't buy into that, all right? You must develop a reputation that goes against you can't be nice, can't be soft, you can't be kind and all this other stuff. There's a certain kind of arrogance that you have to be charismatic, okay? Because it's an enduring quality, okay? Because it's the one thing that's going to help you win a woman over. It could be the one thing that will tip the scale to a woman saying, okay, I'm going to fuck with you, okay? It's an ability, gentlemen, gentlemen, influencing her, not by your fucking clothes, not by your muscles, not by your motherfucking cars. It is the influence of your motherfucking words and your actions, okay? Because this kind of personality is going to open doors because it actually builds trust with people around you, okay? Then there's levels to being charismatic that we're going to go over that people don't ever actually talk about. You know what I mean? You're saying is charisma like one of the sales that you have to build for yourself? Well, yeah, it's part of everything. It's a good virus, if there's ever a good virus, that attaches to a lot of things you do, but there are levels of charisma that people don't even talk about, okay? Okay? Because it's elements and techniques and how you behave. Because not only am I trying to attract the woman, I'm also trying to captivate her and draw her in to wanting to fuck with me based off of what I'm not, okay? Because a lot of guys out here don't understand the game enough to realize that there are levels to all of this. This is why attention to detail is very important. This is why I tell you guys, before you walk out that door, you got to have everything lined up and everything in order before you even meet the woman. But also, it's standing on yourself, okay? It's also how you are carrying yourself. It is also how you see yourself, okay? And this is what makes the game so beautiful. Is charisma sort of like baking? You have the right ingredients, all of them together, the right? Well, I won't say it's like baking, but what I say is that one thing that I had to learn was the skill of listening. Listening is a skill. Listening is not just hearing what someone has to say. Listening is taking what someone has to say and returning serve to that person, again, to actually intrigue them. Again, remember, I've always, I'm the only one to show you this because no one has what I have. But remember, what kind of tennis are you playing? Like, we're looking at tennis. So when you're not charismatic, your return serve is going to be the friend zone, being creepy, beating around the bush, begging, kissing her ass, or walking on eggshells when you're not that guy. Okay? But when you learn how to listen, what happens is that it's not just what she's saying, okay? It means that I am listening without judgment. The moment you are able to listen without judgment, a woman is going to open up to you more and share more information, okay? I'm not here to judge her by her expressing herself to me. But because I'm charismatic, they freely express themselves and they do it with enthusiasm. Because we're actually having dialogue without boring ass conversations, if that makes any sense, gentlemen. If that makes any sense. Next question here. Vic asked a question. Able to see the ingredients, making it into a masterpiece. Charisma. It's a byproduct of seeing yourself, certain life. Well, it's not just seeing yourself. You're gonna have to move, but what level? Because gentlemen, get your crayons out because I'm gonna teach y'all something. There are levels to this. See, the world says be charismatic, but what does it look like? What is the blueprint on the whole of charisma? Well, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to break it down after I answer 514. After this, Erico 514, what's your name, sir, and how can I help you?
My name is Mark, and I have a quick question.
Sure,
Something
Mark,
I didn't understand from an older show.
Sure, Mark. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
All right. So I wanted to know. Well, you said that you have to always lead in a conversation and that you have to make it move forward.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So my question was, what are you leading towards, or what are you moving towards?
I don't know. That's the beautiful thing.
Okay, so it's something that you get to choose. It's not like something
universal. You okay? Listen. But there's a little asterisk by that. Listen, the moment you make it about fucking, you're being led. Okay, just remember that. Okay, the moment you make it about pussy, you're no longer on your program. You're following her program.
Because then I would be trying to qualify myself.
Right, because, well, not I will say qualified. What I'm saying is that the moment you're trying to lead her into the bedroom is the moment that you're saying, I'm not good enough, so what can I do to beg, barter, manipulate, lie, or cake, or fucking kiss your ass for you to open your legs? So that's the only thing. It cannot be about pussy. Everything else, you can lead her. But you don't want to, the moment you make it about the pussy, you're already playing on her program, sir.
So it would just be about whatever I'm interested about in her.
Well, no, because you're not, no. It's not about what you're interested in her. You don't get, okay, all right, follow me on this. Good question, sir. What I'm saying to you, why am I not interested in her? I don't give a fuck about her. Why do you think I say that?
Because you're not supposed to be interested.
But why? It's always about the why, young man. Why am I not interested? Tell me the why. Why is that?
I just assumed that you would say that you're interested in yourself.
No, we don't assume. We know. Remember, that's what game is. We have to know. We never assume. because
Yeah.
she is the subtotal of every average motherfucker she's ever met, right?
Okay.
So if she's a subtotal of every average man that she's met, what does that make her?
Wait, so would that be because of her experiences that she's had and now her
Right.
perception is shaped by them?
Average males create females. So she's a female right now to a man who is above average. So why do I want to? Why would I want to get to know a below average woman?
You wouldn't.
So then,
or you would want
no,
more.
I wouldn't, because at that point, my thing is I'm going to elevate and educate her through my program.
But then, why would you choose to elevate her?
Because
like
she's showing me she's showing me that she is worthy of my time and my attention. She's showing me that I'm fucking with you, and I'm going to show you I'm fucking with you by how I'm fucking with you. She's going to show me. She's going to start to do things she doesn't do with average motherfuckers, because she's going to recognize how I'm moving. So the way I'm moving is totally different than what she's used to. So she has got to follow the program. And once she follows the program, she will be rewarded.
Okay. And what is it that catches your attention in the first place?
If she doesn't catch my attention, she draws my curiosity. She never catches
so it's
my
not attention, it's curiosity.
It's curiosity. Yeah, it's curiosity, because then I'm asking a question. Well, now I'm going to bypass who she is to go towards the unrecognizable version of herself, because I'm at the unrecognizable version. I'm at my core. She's just on a sub or a conscious or subconscious level. So what I'm saying is I'm going to bring her to this ocean, not a kiddie pool, and show her why she should be fucking with me. I'm not ever begging for no put. I'm not begging. I'm not bartering. I'm not kissing her ass. But I'm going to have a lot of influence, and she's going to recognize why she should fuck with me. And if she doesn't, she doesn't have to.
And through your interaction, you show why.
Why what, sir?
Why she should fuck with you.
Well, I'm showing her because I don't operate like everybody else. I don't need her.
So
pussy.
It just comes to what you're
trying,
doing, but you're not trying to do it.
I'm not trying. No. I'm okay. Women have game, okay? So women can recognize fake, frauds, and phonies. They can recognize thirsty, desperate, needy. But what's going to throw her off is she is not going to be able to recognize someone that's not trying to get between her legs. Why would I want to be like you guys? I'm not trying to get between her legs. I want to become a landowner. I don't want to get between her legs. Why would I want something so minuscule if I think beyond that point? It's not like I don't know. No, listen. It's not no asexual stuff. We love sex, but the dick has to be earned, man. Why would I offer up something that's precious and value to me to someone who hasn't even earned it? Why would I give that part of me away to a woman that hasn't shown me she deserves it? She has to be worth my attention and my time and my respect. Why would I give that part of me away? Now, I'm a bad motherfucker, but why would I give that away for free? On the general principle that she's a woman. Why the fuck would I do that?
It feels weird to ask this, but what's special about the dick, though? Like, other than what you can do, like, what is it that's special?
What comes with the dick, me. The way I can touch, I can talk to her. The way I can turn her on. The way I can make her feel. All these things, dog. There's a benefit that comes with me. But you have got to work to get to this thing. You got to work. I don't have to do any work because I'm not a fucking option. I'm opportunity. See, that's what you understand. We move as opportunity. We're not a fucking option like you average surface dwellers. Options thinking, let me get some pussy. Options thinking, let me lie. Let me manipulate. Let me deceive. Let me take her out to eat. Let me kiss her ass. Let me ask her a bunch of boring ass questions. We ain't those motherfuckers, dog. We're a breath of fresh air. We're fun. We're exciting. We're a roller coaster ride. We're a lot of millions of things, dog. Tons of things.
Mm-hmm.
See, we put the value in ourselves. We never place the value in the woman.
Yeah.
That's kind of like going over your head right now. I can see you like, I don't know.
No. I'm just still thinking about it. I'm just processing because I've been thinking about self-worth for a long time. Like I'm one of Ty's students, but I was tuning into your show.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, can I ask you one more question?
Sure, absolutely. What's going on?
Yeah. So what do you mean by conscious and subconscious? Because it's never really clicked with me.
Well, what I'm saying is that you're living on there are two levels that you're living on. You're either living on the conscious level, but your feelings and your emotions are from the subconscious that create the way you're moving right now. Your concept is based on your fucking feelings. Your concept is created by a collection of false beliefs. You have actually not even actually lied. Your conception of yourself is not actually the conception of yourself. It is what you allowed your mind to lie to you and make you believe about yourself. So on the level that you're thinking, you will never get past the point of the game because your mind will never allow you to go beyond the point to realize that he's fucking you over. You will always believe in your mind what your mind tells you to believe because it wants to keep you sleeping in this daydream or this fucking program and in this fake reality world that women are bad, women are hypergamous, women are modern, and whatever the fuck you listen to or whatever, dog. We're saying that when you are a student of the game, you will understand that once you believe that what you believe are conditioned perceptions built upon old fucking memories of your emotions that are tied into pleasure and pain. And then what you would do is that your mind shows you how to attach yourselves emotionally to events and women and circumstances, and then you create what is called a weak foundation of why you guys will never grow, because then that's the influence. So then once the influence is created, young man, then the mind has to keep feeding that influence by throwing you off the scent. Wow, look at this handsome man game, Riz, whatever the fuck they're going to come up with next, you just run to it because you think, oh my God, because the guy telling me is the same color skin as me, or the guy has the same age as me, or the guy has a huge subscriber count. So that means he knows what he's talking about. But that's the mind fucking you over because men are few and far between. Everybody can't be a man. That's why we are a low percentage. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Well, this last part, yeah, more so. The other part, I'm going to re-listen to it back on the show.
What is that, sir?
Because I know it's putting pieces of the puzzle together, but I'm still like processing it. So I'm going to listen to it.
You have to process the fact that being charismatic and the levels that I'll talk about, you have to process it's not about the woman. It's the communication with yourself, then the way you communicate to the woman. And then the next level is, where are you leading her? Now,
it's communication to yourself about what?
Right, but as I said, if you're trying to lead her to the bedroom, you are already trapped in her program. And that's why they get you every fucking time. The moment you say, You're beautiful. She's sexy. She's gorgeous. Damn. See, it's okay to say those things when you have game, because what you guys do is you say that she's beautiful. Okay, you prop her up and then tear yourself down. You see what I'm saying? She's beautiful, but she'll never like a guy like me. She's gorgeous, but I can never get a woman like that. Oh my God, look how sexy she is. Oh man, but she must have a bunch of guys, and there's no way she'll like someone like me. That's why you don't say that shit. Because you're propping her up by tearing yourself down. And then what you do is then you say the next fuck up is, man, I sure like to get that pussy, right? Okay, so she's beautiful. I can't get her. I sure like to fuck her, man. But I'm not good enough. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to lead her. What should I say to her? Oh my God, like our pineapple shows. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Well, I got to say something. Well, what do you do do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you have game, it's okay to say, all right, I see you. That's it. I see you. All right. Okay, cool. You know what? All right, I see you. Now let's go. Now let's go to what needs to happen. I need to go ahead and put my bid in. I need to go ahead and position myself to show her why I'm that motherfucker. Did I say anything about how, I'm too short, I'm too old? I mean, she'll never like a guy like me. I mean, I just don't have a chance. You think I say that shit about myself?
No.
Nah, because motherfuckers with game don't talk that way. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. It's making a lot of sense.
So that's where all this comes from. But I'm gonna break down the charisma and all this other stuff, okay?
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much.
But if you have any other questions, let me know, okay, big guy?
Yeah, I'll call back in.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Area code 832, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from? What's your question?
What's up, Steve? This is Xavier from Houston.
How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Yeah, I got a question. So, like, how come, like, why do I get this feeling like when I walk up to a beautiful woman and let her.
Tell me what makes her beautiful.
Her appearance.
Okay, so let's look at that. Women are smart enough to wear the perfect bra that enhances their titties. They wear the perfect dress, skirt, or pants to enhance their hips and their ass. They wear the makeup, the eyeliner, and put the weave on to enhance their beauty. So are you falling in love with the woman or your interpretation of the woman, sir?
No, I'm not falling in love. I ain't finished the question. I was still explaining it. Like I still have some more stuff to.
I know that, but I'm just trying to say there's nothing wrong with women, and I'm not here to knock women and say they're not beautiful. Please, this is not me tearing down women. They're allowed to believe what they want. But I'm saying for you, listen to what you're saying. When I see a beautiful woman, why is it I feel and you just went straight down? You already fucked. You just said, why is it you just hit the roller coaster? Why is it when I see a beautiful woman, whatever you're about to say next. Please continue. What's your question?
Yeah, I was gonna say like I get a nervously bodily feeling, but once I go up to her, it's like a sign, like a sense of like a relief.
Okay, wait,
like
stop.
Relief, like
okay,
it'd be
wait.
like, dang, like I really did it.
No,
stop.
Stop.
It's like
Stop. Listen. What do you think the feeling I get when I see a woman? I see her, right? And just like you're like, she's beautiful. I'm like, all right, I see you, right? You go to the right and say, heart pumping. All right, I gotta get the courage. I gotta get the courage. And it's cool. That's how you do it. I gotta get the courage. Okay. But if we look behind the courage, you're saying that, man, I don't know what to do. I do not know how to spark attraction. I don't know how to build tension. I don't know how to enhance desire. I don't know how to make her smile. I don't know how to make her blush. right? So that's fine. You have this heart, your heart pumping. But like me, so let me tell you something. Okay, have you ever seen the Super Friends? Have you ever seen the Super Friends?
No, sir.
Okay, so let me tell you, I'm old, okay? So back in the late 70s, I used to watch a show called The Super Friends, right? And the Super Friends usually have just 4 motherfuckers at the time. It was like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman or some shit like that. And they were like in the Hall of Justice, right? So whenever there was a problem that came on the big screen and shit, right? If it was dealing with the water, they would send Aquaman. If it was dealing with a meteor, they would send Superman. If it was a bank robbery, they would send Batman. If it was like a plane fall, they would send one. So depending on the situation, they have a certain person to go in and handle the situation, right? So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because once I learned the game, I was able to tie that in. So when I see her, right, and I'm like, all right, she's caught my eye, then it's go time. Who am I bringing up? My studio, my culinary school. I bring in my drug lab. I bring in my fucking warrior. I bring in all these people because all these people I am going to move towards. I can't spark attraction in the beginning. I can't build tension in the beginning or the desire or close the deal. But what I can say is that, you know what? I can draw things out in you by the way I talk to you because all those motherfuckers are working for me. Do you see what I'm saying? But also, I already know what I can do on the back end. I know how I can communicate. I know why and what choice do I land, sea, air, space, right? Right? I know right. I know how to listen. And I'll break down the charismatic thing because there's levels to that. And then I get to choose because we're talking about
bro. Like,
what's wrong?
Nah, my bad. I was looking out the window. My bad.
Yeah, don't get no fucking accident and shit. But what I'm saying is that I'm saying that I know how to flirt. I know how to listen to understand. And I know how to do this without being this, and that is creating an emotional connection. Meaning that I and her, or she and I, King's English, can connect through experiences and intimacy and also have a connection through my charismatic romantic gestures. Okay? And you don't need to do gifts and all that other stuff, but through all that, I know that I can create either anticipation to want to talk to me again or mystery from the other by being unpredictable. I'm not trying to fuck. That fucks and that they can't understand that. I just want to be a land. I want some land, motherfucker. That's all I want. I want the invite, I want land, and I want to conquer. I ain't even trying to fuck. So I come in totally different. So I already know what I've created. I am showing what I am, but then we're going to move towards the unrecognizable because she doesn't know about one of one. She doesn't know about the unrecognizable. She doesn't or has never met somebody that has motherfucking game like this that is saying that if you fuck with me, I'm going to elevate you and educate you. And in the process, turn you on and build tension, desire, attraction, and everything in between. Does that make any sense?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that makes sense.
I try to make sense sometime. So I'll throw you back in, big dog. So
I got like one more question.
Yes, sir.
Like one last question. So like in the game, like does the small like wins count? Like meaning if I go up, not just go up to it, but like if I get across the set off, like get what's off my chest,
they shouldn't.
Does
count.
that lead to more like
no? They shouldn't
like
count.
wins in the end?
No, they shouldn't count. You should be hard. Okay, dog. I'm harder on myself when I win. I don't give a fuck about the learns. You're not going to get them all. I hate the victories. Why do you think I hate the victories? Why do you think Why do you think I hate them?
Maybe because you just want to like do it smoother or something. Like you think something like that, maybe. Like
no, right. Because I'm saying that. Wait a second. I have a drug lab, and I'm a crackhead. I've got a distillery, and I'm an alcoholic, and I have a gambling addiction because I gamble on myself. I'm hitting her with all these motherfucking arrows and missiles and all this other shit. But I will never be happy because the moment I'm satisfied with what I'm doing is the moment I'm going to stop learning. I put a ceiling. So in my mind, I always feel like I should get it faster. In my mind, I'm not going to get it faster, but I set a bar that I can't reach. Listen to what I'm saying. I set a bar for me, not for her, for me. And I can never reach that bar. So if I'm 5'7", the bar is like 5'10". So I'm like jumping up in the air trying to reach the bar. I'm never going to reach that bar. So if she's down, I fucked up. If she wants to see me, I'm fucked up. If she wants to, whatever she wants to do, what you guys call wins, are really like, damn. Because I'm saying, what did I do wrong? Not what I did right. What did I say wrong? What was the wrong move here? Because I'm thinking 7 moves, and it maybe took me 15 moves. I'm thinking 5 moves, and it might took me 20 moves. So I'm always setting the bar high because I'll never reach the bar. Because that keeps the fire stoked in me to keep trying to push forward. Okay?
Yeah, I appreciate you. You helped me out a lot. You're a good mentor, so I appreciate you.
All right, keep soaking it up. Keep soaking it up, and I got to continue because we do have some questions I got to ask as well. Okay, so all right, but thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, gentlemen. We go on for 2 more hours. Then 4 in the morning, 4 a.m., gentlemen, 4 a.m. riding with the Dean, 4 a.m. in the morning. Lines are open. Let's get to these questions right here. Am I going about this the wrong way? Lately, I had a few women text me. What do I do for living at work? And I've been rebutted by asking them, why does that matter? Yes, you are. Okay, listen. If a woman is asking you what you do for a living, which is fine, and they can ask you that, the moment you say, why does it matter? You're acting very standoffish. So you're actually fucking it up because you're being standoffish. So yeah, you're fucking it up. Absolutely. Why does the mind want to sabotage? Well, okay. Why do you think your mind wants you to look for answers when he is the answer? So the mind is going to throw you off the path. Your mind is not your fucking friend. He is the one thing that is fucking you over. Your mind is telling you, hey, I got an idea. You know what's going to be sexy to a woman? Why don't we take a cartoon of a SpongeBob character and put it on our YouTube and then call ourselves Mr. Krabs? Because boy, when a woman sees that, her pussy's going to get wet. That's going to make her see that I'm a winner. That's why you're sabotaging yourself. Because you actually think putting a photo of a Krusty Krab on your person, a cartoon, and calling yourself Mr. Krabs is going to make a woman say, wow, this guy is so interesting and so amazing. And that's how this is your mind fucking you over right now. Instead of you growing the fuck up, appreciating and loving the guy in the mirror, taking a fucking photo of yourself and standing on who the fuck you are. That's how your mind is fucking you right now. Next one. It's charisma and skill that we're always working on just to get. No, it's something that you're actually always working on. You're always working on it. You never stop. You never stop working. But also, gentlemen, what I'm saying to you guys out there, like I was saying, there's levels to this. Okay. See, all right. So we have to go into first confidence. But confidence is not the end of confidence. It is sexual confidence. Sexual confidence is the hallmark of all of this because Not only do you believe in yourself, gentlemen, you believe in your ability to communicate sex, to be able to touch, talk to her, lick, kiss, suck, and everything in between, gentlemen, without even doing it. Without even doing it. To be able to do it through thought, not physical contact, right? To believe in yourself that way. That's what I'm saying. Your abilities, all right? That means that you're saying, I don't even need, and this what takes out the sex, gentlemen, because what you're saying is I don't need to fuck you to actually penetrate you, because what I'm trying to penetrate is not you. I'm trying to penetrate that. So sexual confidence, gentlemen, is the next level. Right now, you're trying to just begin to believe in yourself, and then you have to start moving towards your abilities. But as you're doing these things, gentlemen, another door is going to open where you are going to be weird, because then you're authentic, okay? That means that you're not trying to be somebody else. This is who I am. I am not trying to be what you want me to be. I'm not going to do things for you to accept me. I don't want the gentlemen. I tell you, we don't want them to like us. They'll like us. We don't want them to care about us. They'll care about us. We don't want them to become attracted to us. We should. I mean, if you're attractive, you feel that you are. That's something. We don't even want their love, but they can't fall in love with you. We want more than that. So the way you are is that you're saying is that I can express myself and keep it a buck with you, and show you who I am, to show you that I want to see you for who you are. Because if you're not authentic with the woman, how can she show you her authentic side if you're fake, a fraud, a phony? Like the guy, we had a guy last night called in and said, well, I want to have sex with women, but I want to take them out on a date first before I ask for some pussy. You can't do that, okay? All right? All right. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait. What Mr. Krabs, what are you talking about? What are you Krabs? Listen, Krabs, we're just trying to help you, sir. You're not going to win with a woman by acting immature and have a cartoon. Look, I like SpongeBob, like I like Squidward. I don't like SpongeBob. I'm like a Squidward kind of person. But I'm saying that you won't see a photo of Squidward on my fucking picture saying Squidward tentacles. I ain't doing that shit. 332, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir? What's up?
Hey, Dan, can you hear me again?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. What's going on?
Okay, I'm back again, man. I was just listening to you, man, and man, all the shit you be talking about is just like I've been like getting some memories long time ago, and you've been talking about sexual charisma.
Yeah. I can talk about sexual charisma, but it's not. It's not to sleep with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It just, oh man, I remember. I remember like probably I was like 13 or 14, you know, and I was like in a market.
Yes.
That wasn't even America. I was back in my country. So this guy, I remember, he's probably he was in my age or like a little younger than me. He was like 13, 14, something like that. He was working in the market, okay, and this guy, because he was mean. He was a mean guy. This girl, she was like 12 or 13 too. She came from Europe, and she was coming with her friends.
Yes.
And they were like talking to each other, like like just like softly, and I was because I was next to him, and I was watching the scene, what happened.
Yes.
So they were like giving him like signs of like she likes him, stuff like that. So the moment he just looked at her, the guy jumped at her, man, like a fucking tiger, man. I swear, and she likes that motherfucking thing. So right now I'm 32 and I remember all the things like sexual charisma thing, and I was like, bro, I was like too young. But this guy, he didn't give a fuck about anything. He just like went to her like straight like that. He didn't, and she fucking likes it, man.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, what is so intimidated about somebody that can be sexy? How is sexy intimidating?
She gave him the sexual thing, and he was like so fucking confident on himself that he didn't give a fuck.
Okay, you know. Okay, I'll explain why. I'll explain why. Because I am harmless. I am not a threat to a woman. Okay. I want to capture her attention. Okay. And what I want to do is draw her attention in. And the reason why I want to draw it in is that the game that I learned as a good lover is that I don't just want her to think about me in the moment. What am I going to do to linger that feeling, to have it carry over? Because at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you, I want to be the last thing she thinks about when she goes to bed. I want to be the first thing she thinks about when she wakes up. And I want to be in between. I want all those things, right? But in order to do that, I've got to be able to spark something in her, okay, that stands out in the crowd. I'm not trying to stand out. I'm just being who I am. But I believe in me. I don't believe in nobody. I can't believe in anybody else but me. Even when she doesn't even believe in herself, I can still believe in her, which is even going to offer her to want to even believe and fuck with me. Because okay, there are two types of belief. Remember this, young man. There is what everyone's doing. I believe in you because that's going to give me the pussy faster. Or I believe in you because I actually believe in you. Two totally different things. And women are so used to the first one. That's why they hesitate, because all these guys play all these games just to try to fuck. We ain't doing that shit.
All right. Yeah. So the way I see it, just correct me, Dan, if I'm wrong. The way I see the like people like a man is like we are like a human being with a body, and we got a personality.
You're not a human.
Right?
No, you're not. No, stop. You're not a human being. You're an alien. Why did you pause? You like, did I just drop something on that you don't understand? Why? Okay.
Yeah, I would be glad to like. I mean, you said it. So
listen. Based on your fucking fingerprint, are you the same like somebody else, or are you the only fucking one of your kind?
I'm the only.
So then, are you a human or an alien? You are on this planet. You are the only one of your kind.
Yep.
So if you are the only one of your kind, then why not learn your own fucking language, how you move, how you think, how you operate, and stop trying to be like everybody else. See, everybody else wants to be human, meaning that we all want to know why women are modern. We all want to not jerk off. We all want to do the same thing like everybody else. We want to work on our money, our clothes, and our status like the next human. We want to get our money up. We want handsome man game. We want Riz. We want to do all this shit like everybody else. And what are we taking away from ourselves? You want to be like everybody? Are you fucking? Why the fuck would I want to be like them? Fuck them. I'm special to me. Fuck.
I'll tell you something. Then. I see right now I'm 32. So like I'll probably say in the last 5 years or like 4 years.
Yes.
All the things that I'm working on right now it's like all the layers that I have that we've been conditioned with from society. I'm taking out all the layers. all the stuff that we've been learning in school and from family, parents, everybody else. I'm taking out all those layers out right now. It's like changing the skin. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
And I feel, yeah.
Stop. All you're doing is grabbing a pile of dirt and throwing it into the Grand Canyon. That's how deep you are fucked right now. Because you're doing it, sure. But the rate you're doing it, by the time you're 80 years old and that shit's already filled up, you've wasted your life away. You got to be a student of the game, my brother. You got to be a student. You just can't do it on your own, big guy. Okay? All
okay,
right,
so
I'll throw you back. I got to continue the show. But if you have a question,
okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Guys, lines are open. It's the Dean. It's the Man Mindset. As I was saying before, let's talk about the charisma or being sexually charismatic. One thing that you're going to start to unlock in yourself are going to be doors in your mind, doors behind doors. So one thing about the game and being charismatic that we love so much is that there is a purpose and there is a vision to everything that we do. We have a clear vision and a purpose of things that are going to inspire us to keep doing those things. And guess what, guys? Has nothing to do with women. If she is your inspiration, then you're on her program. The purpose is the inspiration is because you should be your source of inspiration. You should inspire yourself, okay? The goal isn't the pussy. The goal is the aspirations that you want to go into. You want to leave the kiddie pool to go into the deep part of the pool. From that part of the pool, you want to get into the river, or excuse me, the lake that flows to a river that then flows to an ocean of knowledge. That's where you want to go. Your vision should be, how do I work on me today, tomorrow, and the next day? Because part of charisma is also leadership, okay? That means that how can you inspire, gentlemen, inspire and motivate a woman without making it about pussy? Woo, that's such a hard thing to do, because guys, y'all say, well, damn, I want to inspire her and I want to motivate her, because if I do that, I'm going to get some pussy. But that's not the motivation. We're saying that the motivation should be with yourself. Be loyal to yourself. Commit to yourself. Dedicate yourself to yourself. And don't dedicate yourself to a group of other people. That's where all of this is going to come, because the levels of charisma are just levels, okay? You know, charm and influence is something that you want to have. It does. Hey, look, charm and influence, gentlemen, have nothing to do with your age. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It has nothing to do with your height. It has nothing to do with your clothes. It has nothing to do with your car. Charm and charisma has everything to do with how you move as a man. All right, gentlemen, write this down. This is very important. I need y'all to write this down, because I want to break this down to you guys out here. Gentlemen, see, the thing is when I talk to a woman, just like when you talk, you don't talk to women, but when you begin to talk to women, your objective is not to overwhelm her by trying to impress her, okay? You have to show her that you've been there before. You know what I mean? Like, you're just another woman that I talk to women so much. You're just another woman, not to disrespect women. It's just that you have to talk to them like you talk to all women. But the moment you put her on this altar, you've got to worship her at that point, right? So then your next problem is when you worship a woman, then where you fuck up is that you try to find common interests, common goals, common values. and common beliefs. That doesn't make any sense. I don't want to be like you. And here where y'all guys fuck up. A woman says, I want a guy to do A, B, C, D, and E. And the moment you do A, B, C, D, and E, you've turned into her girlfriend. And then she's like, no, you're just such a nice guy. And I think we'll be better off as friends. You know, we just click and I just like and enjoy you. Okay. What are you talking about? Does the game help? Yeah, mental toughness. Yeah, your mental gym. Yeah, a game helps you in everything, sir. The game helps you in everything, period. Okay? And gentlemen, I'm going to have to, one of these days, we're going to have to go, because I always like to do it every few years to show y'all, you know, the Dimension X thing about Build a Man, because even in the 1940s, there were men and then there were suckers. So those are things that we'll talk about and stuff. But guys, you got a question? Go ahead, put a Q. We're talking about charisma and the importance of it. But it's not just building charisma to influence or entice. What about the magnetic charisma that you can pull out? The powerful thing that is going to draw her to you, like this centrifugal force that is going to draw her towards you, that captivates her and inspires her not to fuck you guys, because I don't want y'all to think this is about fucking, but to reach out to you, to text you, to want to spend time with you when she has other choices, but you become the one she wants to choose because of the connection that you have. These are very important. The adaptability of the game that most of you guys don't even know about. You've got to be flexible in this thing, guys. I tell you, air, sand, water. To easily adjust to your communication styles and all this other stuff to connect with her without losing who you are. You've got to be able to is easily to make the adjustments. You see what I'm saying? But most of you guys out there, you guys don't understand how this works. You know, listen, the more relaxed you are with yourself, the more secure you are with yourself, it is like the core classes were coming out. The first core class is going to have already a homework assignment that y'all are going to start to do. And when I drop that, the first hour is a deep assignment that you're going to have to do to begin the process. But you want to spark tension that can cut the air like a knife. Okay? Where the woman begins to become emotionally invested in you. If you become emotionally invested in a woman, gentlemen, then you have become the trick, the bottom bitch. You have become the one that is thirsty, needy, and desperate. When you start to do that, when you emotionally invest, that what is emotional investment, gentlemen? Beating yourself up over a stranger. She has oh my God, I went to her, I don't know, her Instagram, and she's got like 90,000 guys. I'll never have a chance. You're too invested. Is she going to reply back to me? She didn't reply back to me. Fuck. What did I do wrong? Gentlemen, man, look. When you're that motherfucker, you just don't ask questions, man. You go to a deeper level. You have to go deeper with somebody to show her that, you know what, this motherfucker is damn, I'm feeling this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm really feeling how this motherfucker's moving. And I see that all these other guys ain't even moving the way he's moving. This motherfucker just doesn't care. He doesn't give a fuck. And you guys are trying to send mixed signals, but you don't realize you're sending one signal. Guys, listen to what I'm saying. You listen to all these guys that say, hey, you know how to get a woman, you got to send all these mixed signals so she doesn't know you. And if she doesn't know you, she's going to be drawn into you. That's true. That's true. But what they don't tell you in that truth is that if all you're trying to do is fuck, you're only sending one, if not desperate or thirsty or creepy or fucking I'll do whatever it takes. You're sending one signal. They're right. A lot of these guys will tell you, when you can send or be the guy that can send mixed signals, she will be drawn into you. But they fail to tell you that if you're doing the mixed signals for some pussy, then the woman is only seeing one signal. Get your crayons out and write that down. Only one signal. And that means I'm thirsty, I'm desperate, and I'm needy. And that's not going to help you. See, the signals that should be sent should build tension enough to unlock or unlatch another door. Okay? The thing is that everything takes time. And you cannot time a woman to do something because you have to let her do it on her time. Okay? But the problem is that you become seduced by the thirst of pussy. So how can one seduce a woman when he's already seduced by the woman? Now, this is when the ladies say, Steve, shut the fuck up, please. Steve, shut the fuck up. Please don't let them know this, because I seduce every fucking man I see before they even have a chance to seduce me. These women can seduce you fast. Depends. If you're a titty guy, seduced when you see some big titties. Ass man, seduced when you see some ass. Hips and thighs, seduced. Okay? But when you are looking to seduce a woman, one must be blinded by the seduction of what you see in front of you. The seduction has to be not what you see that's in front of you. Those that have game look at what is inside of them, gentlemen. Think about what I'm saying. Looking at what's inside of them. Because if you take a moment and take some time to look at what's inside of them, then you will realize what is inside of them is a woman that is at her edge. She's at her end. And there are insecurities of body and relationship and age and weight, whatever one the woman has. But she is forced on this island based upon the individuals that she's around, the ones that are judging her, the ones who have inexperience, and the ones that are creepy. So the seduction is showing her that if you are fucking with me, I am going to show you things that you don't even know about because she only knows what she knows. But if she's never met a motherfucker, one thought, one mind, one way, it changes everything. It changes everything because then at that point, the person that's actually seducing stands out. Standing out while trying not to stand in. Write that down. Standing out without trying to stand in. We are too busy trying to be an interpretation of what we think a woman needs us to be versus being who we are. And most people don't understand that part of the game because a lot of people don't believe that they're good enough. And that's where we're trying to teach you this. See, the beautiful thing that we want to do is our charisma, sexual charisma, or our seduction is saying that I understand where you're at. You're in your own comfort zone, right? But through me, I'm saying we can expand that without you ever see the expansion of her comfort zone, which taps in the emotion will drive that, is when she's saying that, wait a second. What is he trying to do? What is he trying to be? Why is he trying to do? I mean, what is it about him, right? So the tension that we're building is always going to come from the front end. It's never coming from the sides or the back end. Because, gentlemen, it's okay to flatter. It's okay to say a kind gesture to a woman. And you want to know why it carries more weight? Because you're saying, oh, you look nice today because you want to fuck. Oh, you look beautiful today because you want to fuck. We say these things because we actually mean those things. And it has nothing with doing with getting the pussy at all. We're not trying to. So, a lot of these guys say, be unpredictable. You got to be unpredictable. But what do they fail to tell you? If you're trying to get pussy, you're predictable. Guys, y'all got to understand, these women are gamed up. These guys are telling you sometimes the right things, but they fail to tell you the truth. Be unpredictable. She's going to like that. Be unpredictable, and guess what? Wow, the more unpredictable you are, the better your chances of getting the woman, because women are not used to unpredictable men. And you guys are like, yeah, I'm going to be unpredictable. But they leave the most fucking important thing out. And that is, if you're trying to be unpredictable for some pussy, then you are predictable to the woman. Gentlemen, please write that down. Now, what I want, gentlemen, I always like to show you this because I want to show you, and I hate to do this, but I want to be honest. I love showing you the clip I'm about to show you. And the reason why I love showing you this clip is because I want you to see how a woman's mind works when it comes to the dating game and it comes to men. Now, this is a clip from the Queen's Gambit. And I always love this clip because these motherfucking women are so goddamn cold. They don't even have to look at the board to know the moves that need to be made to get you in checkmate when you're fucking predictable. So, gentlemen, I'm going to play that clip for you. I want you to watch this. This is very, very important. I want you to watch this. And the reason I love this clip from the Queen's Gambit is because this is how their minds operate when you are trying to manipulate a woman who knows that you are trying to manipulate her for some pussy. She sees the moves. She knows every fucking move. Guys, I'm telling you, and this is not me. I'm not caking them. I'm not trying to. I'm just telling you the truth. Because I want to be honest with you guys. Because I'm going to get back to the unpredictable, but I want you to see what it's like. If what they see in you guys can be a clip, this is what I'm saying. Okay. So what I'm going to show you, gentlemen, if what women see when you're trying to be unpredictable, you're trying to be mysterious, you're trying to do all these things, and the reason for it is pussy, then this fucking clip you're about to watch is, think about, this is how women move to you guys. And this is why it makes you're fucked the moment she recognizes it. Watch this clip. Check this out.
Check.
Bet. I've moved my queen to rook 4. Check.
The bishop blocks.
Queen takes king's pawn.
Castles.
Knight takes knight.
Mate in 3. First check is with the queen. The king must take. Then the bishop checks on knight 5. And his mate next.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus is right, gentlemen. Because I'm not trying to hype. Gentlemen, this is not a proper woman up. I'm telling you, gentlemen, y'all don't understand the game. What I am saying, that these motherfucking women are so cold, they don't even have to look at the fucking board to put you in checkmate. But what is checkmate? What is checkmate looking like? Checkmate is if I decide to want somebody to package and put all my items in my fucking box, help me move. You're going to do it because you think it's going to get you pussy. If I need somebody to talk to, you're going to be there because guess what? You still ain't going to get no pussy. And if I want to hang out and do Netflix and chill, it's because I just want some male company and you ain't getting no pussy. Gentlemen, don't let you motherfucking women trick you into thinking that they're ignorant, because they're not ignorant. They're gamed the fuck up. They are. The seduction is about going into her. No, listen. I don't want to go into her world, Mohab. I want her to invite me into her world. Listen what I'm saying. I don't want to go into her world. I want her to invite me in because at that point, she is saying few things. My beliefs, my morals, my judgments, and my trust, I'm feeling and fucking with this guy. Come the fuck on in, Moab. Come in. But why is she saying that? Because you have to, all you guys have to, no matter what you try to do, there has to be, gentlemen, gentlemen, under any circumstance, get your crayons out. There has to be one thing, gentlemen, and one thing only. There has to be, gentlemen. Because if you don't have this, you're not getting in. There has to be. Okay, once you get past the door of trust, so we go behaviors, her belief system, morals, judgments, and then trust is not the end, because it's at that point, what are the emotional benefits to you? And what is the safety benefits to you? Because gentlemen, you can get a woman's trust, but she ain't gonna fuck you on just because she trusts you. Gentlemen, you understand that all of her best friends and all of her guy friends and all the guys that she's texting because she's a nice person, it's not that she doesn't trust them, but trust is not going to get between her legs, man. Trust is not going to get between her legs. And gentlemen, all of you guys out here, unfortunately, y'all are looking at the game the wrong way. The one thing that you have to do as a man is that you have got to be a student. As a student of the game, I have to assess who the fuck I am. But in the assessment of who I am, I'm always satisfied with who I am. And I'm always fulfilled in what I am. I have my culinary school. I have my drug lab. I have my studio. I have all these things that no one else has. I have them all. No one else has those, right? So if no one has those things and I have those things, then I am fulfilled, because all I'm doing is elevating the things inside of me that gamble. I gamble on me. I will take the chance. I will step outside of my comfort zone every goddamn day to pursue an exciting and new adventure of myself, because I strive to understand. Gentlemen, listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I am not satisfied with who I am. Why the fuck would I be satisfied? Now, guys, I'm a bad motherfucker, but I'm not satisfied with who I am. Why? Because you want to know why? Because I strive. Hold on, let me get this call. Eric 417. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir? What's up?
Hey, Steve. Brandon here. I'm just tuning in. So I just wanted to make sure I'm really getting a good understanding of the correct the undervaluing of charisma. And that is really when you're expressing just how you are, how you move, with everything, land, sea, air, and space, and the way you display yourself. But like, that's what you mean by positioning yourself, right? Like all of those ways when you say spitting flavor and you carrying yourself the way you're walking down the street, that's you positioning yourself, and you're not necessarily trying anything. You're just.
Well, I'm not trying. I'm projecting something that she's not used to. Confidence without being thirsty. Okay, so the one element that is going to be the separation is I'm not trying to do this shit to convince her to fuck. I believe in my abilities. My mouthpiece. Right. There used to be a drink, guys, back in the day with a theme, right? Have you ever heard of Crystal Light?
Yeah, that's bad for you.
So what the theme was, I believe in crystal light because I believe in me. Fuck y'all, that was like the theme, right? So what I'm saying is that because I only look to what I can do, because I believe in what I can do. I believe in my mouthpiece. I believe in the romantic Steve. I believe in the smooth Steve. I believe in the sensual Steve, the sexual Steve, the seductive Steve. I believe in the freaky Steve, the kinky Steve, the dirty Steve, the naughty Steve, the nasty Steve. I believe in all these motherfuckers, right? But it's not just believing in them. Each one of them has their own set of abilities. And then once we get to those abilities, I believe in my culinary school to add some fucking flavor to whatever it is I'm trying to do. And then I believe in my studio to put this all down into a mix. Then I believe in my guide. Then I believe in my marketing team. So I just believe in my abilities through my sexual interactions with her. Because I'm not
Do you
shy.
believe that grasping a better understanding of your self also helps you to see unique, authentic qualities in yourself as you go into the game and you keep growing yourself into the game with experience? Is that also what you see?
But I'm not my experiences. See, okay. Remember, if you live off the experience, let's say a woman is interested in me, right? And I ride off that experience. What do you think is going to happen when she loses interest in me? Then I'm like, I'm all fucked up. I'm at the bar drinking and shit. I like another drink. This is making a double, man. I fucking love that bitch.
You're into the negative self of your game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. What I'm saying is that I believe in my mind, and I believe in all my ideas, and I believe in the sexual things that I can do. I believe in what I can do now and the new things I'm going to do later on that I don't even know I've even come up with. Okay.
Oh, so that's like creating a picture too with Bob Ross, because you could create different aliens, different planets.
Right, the planet of the violin that I created.
I
the
love
banjo, the guitar. I've created these things. So I'm saying, my God, Steve, damn, wait till we drop this shit. Man.
I just thought about different planets that we could like put women on to give them like experiences they haven't had before.
Well, no. I don't want to leave her planet. I want land on her planet.
Wait, say that again one more time.
I don't want to leave her planet. I just want land on her planet. Because I'm saying is this. I want you to realize for the first time that you're dealing with somebody that ain't even trying to fuck you. He's trying to actually see something in you that most motherfuckers don't take the time to even think about. I'm saying that at the end of the day is that I'm projecting something to her. In every interaction that we're having, I want remnants. Okay, not that I've done. Well, I am a crackhead because I smoke me, snort me, and all that. Yes, I'm all cracked out on me. So as a crackhead, who I am, is that after the drug that I take or ingest in me wears off, I need more of it, right? So I want to leave. It's not what. Hey, Brandon, remember. It's not what the fuck I am when I am with her. That can be great. That'd be awesome. I want to be, what am I when she doesn't have access to me, when she doesn't see me? That's where the power is. That's where it's at. Because it's the drug of you that she smokes, like pipes it up, or however you do that shit, right? Whatever how you do that shit, right? And then it gives her the high, right? But then the high comes to a low because she then begins to miss the feeling and the emotion she has connected to that feeling.
That she got from you.
And only you by AA, because remember that once that door of trust opens, it then comes to the emotional benefits. I see and feel things that I'm not used to seeing and feeling, and that motherfucker's giving that shit to me.
And that's where she's trying to buy you the car.
Well, I'm not going to say she's buying the car. They're not actually doing that yet. But what I'm saying is that it's missing a authentic motherfucker. Listen. All right. It could be okay.
Not a lot of guys.
A woman meets a guy, right, that does all these things to just try to fuck. And let's say they just start kissing. And he then says, all right, well, let's fuck it all. And she's like, no, I'm not ready. Come on, baby. And then guess what? When she thinks of him, it's one and done. When she is done, she's done. Because what she realized is that motherfucker ain't shit. There's nothing, he ain't even moving the right way. She ain't feeling that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying?
Right, and that's what you like. Obviously, that's just stale, and that shows that you don't really. Obviously, you're not knowing what's going on, really.
Well, because at the end of the day, what am I doing? I'm doing something really simple, and that is through my amusement park. Right, I want to create different experiences. Okay. That she can go back and go through and reminisce on. If she's doing the same thing every day with everybody else, I don't want to be everybody else. What the fuck would I want to be everybody else? I don't want to be everybody else.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I mean, you just kiss her a little bit, and then you're like, "Oh, yeah, let's go over here."
Okay, but it's one thing to say, okay, is this the right time? Let me try to go for a kiss. Versus a woman saying, gee, you have sexy ass lips. Boy, I look forward to kissing you. You see the difference? One is saying, well, is this the right time? I mean, I don't know. Is it okay if I kiss her right now? Versus a woman saying, hey, look, you have some sexy ass lips. I really like your lips. And I want to know, what can those lips do? Hey, guys, what can those lips do?
Those are the lips that Meghan Trainor aren't. She's not singing about that.
She want to know, what can those lips do? And it might not be on those lips you're thinking about. Does that make any sense?
I like that. That makes a lot of sense. You can throw me back in.
All right, guys. Yeah. Guys, we got one more hour. Then after that, we're going to lock it in. Then we'll have a ride with the Dean. All right, thank you, Brandon. Then we'll do a ride with the Dean. Hold on one second. Erico 603, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir? What's up?
Hi, Steve. It's Hagen calling from Miami. And I had a question in regards to a statement you made a few minutes ago. I'm just tuning in.
Yes, sir.
You said that you're content and satisfied with yourself, but I'm curious if that's the case, like what keeps you moving forward? Like,
because in my drug lab and in my culinary school, I'm cooking up ways to draw out sexuality in her. And every day that I walk in my culinary school, I dip my finger in that pot and go, add more freaky. Can you add a pinch of seduction, 2 shakes of romance, and a little bit of dirty to that? Turn it up a little bit. It needs more heat. You see, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Okay.
that I am all I'm going around and then when I go to my drug lab, right? They like, hey, I got this new drug called violin, right? All right, what is it? What does it entail? Well, you do da 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 da. All right, let's go ahead and put a little bit more work on it. I'm not actually convinced because I got to bring this to the marketing team to approve it. You know, it has to have that funding approval. So just keep working on it. It sounds good. Okay, well, what else can we do with that? You got to bring me something. I just can't present a violin to the board. Come back a little bit later, we have something brand new. What's up? Well, got something new. What do you have for me? Well, instead of just the violin, I've come up with a sheet that you can create sexual moves that she can do by herself without you being there. Or like I said before, well, I have a way, talking dirty to a woman, okay? So give me something more. Come back with something more. Ring, culinary school needs some help. Can you bring that pot up with da-da-da-da-da? All right, let's mix that in. Let's add it in. Steve, what you got for me now? Well, instead of just talking dirty to her, well, I got a better idea. Well, we all know women like to masturbate, right? But instead of masturbating to whatever she's masturbating to, why don't we create something in the studio that you can give her to masturbate to, and it's your words. Now I can bring that to the marketing team. You see what I'm saying? It's keep pushing just keep pushing the boundaries of what you can be, because the more you keep pushing those boundaries, the more confidence you have in yourself.
I see. Because you're content because you're constantly evolving each and every day.
Yeah, because I want to have gentle touches without touching her.
Mm-hmm.
I want to touch her without touching her, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, quality is everything, right? So
everything.
I want qualities that's going to separate me from other people. And those separations are the things that should draw her in. And it's just being genuine. I'm quite approachable. I'm respectful. I'm authentic. I am gracious. I can be a dick. I want what I want. I'm very assertive. But I'm not aggressive. And I'm just a dick all the time. But I'm just saying, I'm just me. But the moment, now let me show you how the red pill fucks you. See, if you gossip or complain, she ain't gonna fuck with you, because a gossiping person is the same motherfucker that's gonna show her ass, her titties, and everything that y'all doing. That's what weak motherfuckers do. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it.
Trying to please her all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, I don't set out to offend women, but I offend them. You want to know why? Because I can say no and I can say goodbye, but I'm not trying to offend them to fuck them. Okay?
Yeah, because you're doing it based off of you, not them.
Right, because what most people are doing is they're trying to interpret the woman that they're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to figure out a cheat code to get between her legs versus just take time. And it just doesn't work. What I'm saying is that I'm very humble. I'm very humble.
Really?
Well, to me, on my land, I cultivate passion. I'm very passionate. I'm very purpose driven. I'm very enthusiastic, And I feel that I can inspire women by who I am. That's really fucking mean for you to say. But I have a curiosity about myself. I don't try to be mysterious or unpredictable, but I like to do so many things that I become those things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'm not scared to trailblaze, to create new pathways of things. There's so many things. But I also have an abundance mentality. I want to conquer. I can't believe you said that. That was pretty mean, Hagen.
The only reason I said that because it's very hard to be humble and arrogant at the same time.
No, I'm humbly arrogant. I'm just saying. I'm talking. I'm talking to you, motherfuckers, man. Fuck.
I got it. I got you. Yeah, it makes sense then. No problem.
Can I go? Because we're down to our last hour. Can I go, please?
Yeah, you can go. You can go. That's all I had. That was my question.
Yeah, got an hour left. Thank you. Got a question? Call in. Thank you. Gentlemen, we got another hour, and then we have a show at 4 a.m. in the morning. Ride with the Dean, 4 in the morning. We're going to ride for an hour. Got you for an hour, guys. So let's continue chopping up the game. I got a few questions here. Understanding. That's the level of core. You'll learn that in the core. We're going to talk about that in the core. I had a girl mail me a card with you a letter as well as a gift. We haven't seen each other for a few months. No. No, that's not occupying land. That's just a woman reaching out to you. You got to be a landowner to know what it means to actually occupy land, if that makes any sense. Gentlemen, and again, if y'all have any questions, please put a Q, or you guys can call in, and we're chopping it up about charisma. Not only when you start to unlock this, gentlemen, you don't have to try to be funny. You will stop taking yourself seriously, and that is going to unlock a sense of humor. I love breaking the ice with women. I love the social interactions where we're having fun and we're having a good time. And we can have fun in 1 second. I can shift that shit to say something really smooth and change it like that. Or we can be in an intimate moment and I can flip that motherfucker. That'd be fun. It is so fun to be able to change that because of the influence that I have for myself. I am not trying to persuade her. I'm only motivating and persuading myself, gentlemen. Only me. That's what I keep trying to tell you. I'm only doing me. That's all I'm doing. I'm spontaneous like a motherfucker. Okay? Gentlemen, what I'm saying to you guys, you have to stop going through the same patterns every day. You have got to change up something by doing something that you normally don't do. You have to break the cycle, because if you don't break the cycle, gentlemen, you're going to keep doing the same thing. Okay, the same thing over and over and over again. Can you talk about charisma and imagination? Well, okay. Well, imagination. Charisma and imagination. I'm going to show you off the top of my head. We'll show you a charisma and imagination move. I love eyebrows. So we're gonna do an eyebrow. I'm just kidding you in. I'm gonna do an eyebrow to a what do I call that? What do I call it? I forgot what I call that. Is it gloss? I forgot the name I called it. All right, so we're gonna go to an eyebrow. All right, we'll go to an eye. Okay, so I'm just saying. I'll give you an example. So imagination. So I'm brushing my teeth. Always get your tongue. whatever, right? You brush your teeth. So what I'm doing, and then I have this thought in my head, right? I'm thinking, right? I'm like doing all this shit, right? Brushing my teeth and everything. And then all of a sudden I have a thought in my head. So the thought in my head is, you know what? All right, scribe. All right, so I got an idea. Because I like her eyebrows, I want to do an eyebrow kiss. So I'm going to create an eyebrow kiss. So that's what I'm saying. I want to create a way, because I love eyebrows. I mean, women with eyebrows, there's just something sexy about that shit. I'm just weird like that. Well, because I always hang around the Afghan, Pakistan, with the thick eye. I'm just in that area a lot. So I want to come up with a move. So imagination. So I'm scribing it. So the scribe is that I'm going to take the outline of my thumb, and I'm going to go around her eye. I'm going to rub around the eye. Okay, I'm going to come around the eye, come around the eyebrow. Guys, if you just take the side of your thumb, come around the eyebrow. Now watch, not the eyebrow, but above the eyebrow. I want you to feel that. Take your thumb and grace around the eyebrow. Do you feel that right there? I'm going to come around the eyebrow, not hit I'm going to come between the eye and the temple and come right down. Feel that right there. And watch this, guys. I want you to feel that. No one's watching you, so feel that. I want you to feel the top of the eyebrow, and I want you to feel not the temple, between the temple and the eye. There's a spot right there, and go all the way straight down the cheek. Y'all feel that right there? So I'm saying that I'm going to go around the eyebrow. Once I get around the eyebrow, I'm going to start right there from the temple all the way down to the cheek. That's going to be the first move. Second move I'm going to do, once I do that with my hand, I'm going to go into the other side of her ear. At that point, what I'm going to do, and I can do a line kiss or slide kiss if I want, but I'm just giving you something really simple. So sliding the eyebrow, going down that side, y'all can feel that right there. And as I'm coming down, I'm going to the other side. So as I'm going around her eyebrow and coming down that side right here, then I'm going to shift to this part of her ear, where then I'm going to rub the cheek, and I'm going to be in this part of her ear now right there, okay? So then I'm going to say something to her, and then I'm going to slide back, and then I'm going to kiss her, okay? So I'm just throwing something. It's just off the top of my head. Once I have that down, now studio time. Can I text it? Can I voice message it? Can I use it if she's masturbating? Can I do it on video? Can I do it face to face? Can I even write about it in poetry, right? So as I take my time with my hand and grace the outer part of your eyebrow, I can feel the quiver in you, because it's going to be a sensation move right here. And then from that sensation move, I'm kind of curved down, and I'm going to slide between your temple and your eye, going all the way down your cheek. And as my right hand is going down your cheek, I'm going to go over into your other side of your ear, say something sexy, whatever you want to do, and then slide and kiss you. You see how that works right there? I mean, that's just a thought. Let me show you how deep the game is. That's just a thought. Now, can I do that when I'm eating her pussy? I can add that to it. Can I do that when I'm taking her clothes off? I can do that. Can I do that while she's in the shower? I can do that. Can I do that after she has an orgasm? I can do. Do you see that? See when I go to the culinary school? Like when I just scribed what I just said, right? Then at that point, once it's done, then I can go to my drug lab, my marketing team, my amusement park. I can go to my culinary school. I have so many options that I can do based off of just a simple thought, gentlemen. That's why the imagination comes in at. So then where does the charisma play a part? It can be through the influence. Okay, it could be through the influence. It can be sexual confidence, gentlemen, without arrogance. Okay? I don't want to just exude confidence. I exude sexual confidence because I'm saying that, listen, I'm not coming off as arrogant and egotistical. I'm coming off as a motherfucker that knows what the fuck he's doing. And I have a strong sense in who the fuck I am and my abilities. It ain't arrogance if it's true. Because I just gave you an example of that, right? I just gave you an example of that. But also, I can do that. What happens if we're face to face and I'm talking to her, and she's telling me something. You remember I told you that shift from like flirty to serious to fun or whatever? So we're having a conversation. Whatever, I take my left hand, I add more flavor to this. Put my arm around her waist, bring her in. And as I bring her in, take my thumb and slide it around her eyebrows, come down from the side of her temple to go in her ear and say, you know what? This is what I find sexy about you. I love how you're opening up to me, and I love how you tell me things, but you know what? I just cannot resist. Slide and then give her a kiss. You see how that works? Gentlemen, you have so many options. And this is what I'm saying you with game. So many options to show how charismatic you are, but also having a vivid imagination. And that just came from just fucking like brushing my teeth and just having an idea. Okay? All right? All right, 843, I appreciate that. Yeah, let them know. Get at me. Yeah, just the manmindset@gmail.com. Just tell them to email me. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is there a balance between being creative and spontaneous? Yeah, yes, absolutely. Wait, I got to answer this question. What is having a program is an understanding of how I operate. I operate off of my mission statement, my legacy statements, and who I am. But yes, there is a balance by being spontaneous. There's nothing wrong with being spontaneous. It's just setting the tone, setting the mood, and how you are with the woman. Okay? See, I think what most of y'all guys don't understand is that women experience emotion and women experience emotional variety only with themselves. But they rarely experience emotional variety with a man. What is emotional variety? Making her feel sexy, seductive, secure, safe, sexual, making her feel a little dirty, making her feel a little not. I'm saying a variety of emotions that a one-trick pony cannot do, which makes you very boring, what makes you uninteresting, what makes you you can't stimulate, you cannot inspire her. You're just a lifeless, average guy. And she's like, I can get more pleasure out of my fucking dildo and my finger, ladies, whichever finger you use. I don't know, but I'm just saying whatever finger you use. And gentlemen, always remember their finger count is higher than any count they have. Just remember that. Anyway, but I'm just saying that that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that what you guys are doing is that you are putting her in a prison. I'm saying that with me, I want you to venture out. I want the unrecognizable woman that is open and wants to do things that she's always wanted to do, but we're just too afraid to ask a motherfucker to do. Yeah. I love this. Yeah, guys. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, you got a question, please ask. We got about 45 minutes left of the show. We're going to do a show at 4 East, 4 in the morning, gentlemen. For my guys overseas, game doesn't sleep. We're going to do a rhyme with the Dean at 4. So, guys, we're going to chop it up for about an hour while your boy, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're going to chop this shit up. But anyway, what I'm saying to y'all guys to soak up this ism and all this other stuff is that a woman has to feel the charismatic guy. But what does she have to feel? She's got to feel the person who doesn't have a fear of rejection. She's got to feel the person that doesn't have a fear of change, because every woman is different. That's what I'm saying. Air, sand, water, the adjustments a man can make. She cannot feel a fear of failure, a fear of making mistakes, a fear of embarrassment, a fear of criticism. She can, if she feels it, thinks it, or smells it on you, she ain't gonna open her. She go, nah. I can't fuck with him the way I like to fuck with him. Can't do it. What I am saying is that because I gamble on myself, I have no problem sacrificing and pushing all my chips to the middle of the table to go into this world of uncertainty and sexual excitement. Uncertainty and sexual excitement. It's the one thing that they're not used to. A fun, interesting, exciting, and sexually unpredictable motherfucker that loves to do things. But we have to wake up from the one thing that we're doing all the time. We're not moving like men. We're not taking initiative, gentlemen. We're not growing. And if you're not moving like a man, taking initiative and not growing, you're not going to actually lock all this down. Because even in all this that I'm talking about, there has to be a charismatic vision, right? What I tell you, remember, a vision of a future that inspires you to not only follow you, but a vision where they want to follow you because they can see that you have passion and conviction and you don't rely on anybody but yourself. And that might make you an asshole. That might make you a jerk. That might make you selfish, cocky, but it's going to make you a motherfucking villain, and they love the fucking villains. Because the charismatic influence that you have is going to inspire them to actually love themselves. My job isn't to make her happy. My job is to make her feel special. And through that, she is going to start to embrace, because she's going to start to ping off of you. Because if you have a love for yourself, she's going to start to understand this motherfucker I'm fucking with, man. I'm feeling how this motherfucker's moving. Do you see what I'm saying, gentlemen? There's layers to this. But also empowerment, okay? Empowering her to let her hair down without any judgment. Empowering her. But also through the being a charismatic motherfucker, you also want to unlock the door of vulnerability, because the trust that she is going to have for you, she is going to remember the unrecognizable, the one of one. Being on this level, she is not going to be afraid of being vulnerable, because what she's saying is that I not only want to share fears with you, but through you, I've realized that it's okay to embrace imperfections. Guys, gentlemen, I tell you all the time, guys, I know y'all think I'm crazy as fuck. Gentlemen, I love it when they're sick. I love it when they feel like crap. I love it when they have bumps on their faces or whatever the fuck, bad hair days and all that shit. And they're not afraid to go live with you, take photos, and all that other stuff. That's the connection I'm talking about. To realize that right now, you're not even embracing your imperfections, but I'm embracing your imperfections. Because I find that's what is sexy about you. Not trying to be perfect, but open yourself up to say, okay, these are the things. Because to me, it allows me to connect with her on what? A deeper and authentic level, because the imperfections are deeper and authentically her. It's just that she feels that she has to cover them because every motherfucker she's been around, the commercials, advertising, and everything in between says you can't be fucked up. You got to try to be perfect in the eyes of everybody else. But motherfuckers that's game the fuck up, we want to see the real fucking you behind the makeup, the eyeliner, the blush, the push-up bras, the tight clothes. We want to see parts of you you don't want to see in yourself, which then there's the magnetism, there's a drawing, because wow, who is this motherfucker? Who is he? And why does he think this way? Question. When you reference doing episodes on the core, that's no. I'm about to drop the core classes. I'm about to join the core classes and all this other stuff. So that's about to actually drop. So we're gonna do that. But I'm just showing you guys that also there is generosity to being charismatic, right? That means going out of your way to show her, I don't mind helping you, and I don't mind listening to you, and I don't mind doing fill in the blank without asking for anything in return. Do you know how fucking sexy that is, guys, when you actually are authentic and there's no fucking... So this is what y'all guys say. She's like, oh my God, can you come over to my place? There's this thing I need help with. And you thirsty motherfucker, this is my opportunity to fuck. This is my opportunity. Ooh, I'm gonna get over there. I'm gonna fuck that. Ooh, I'm gonna tear that pussy up. Then go over there and do whatever, and then she don't fuck you. Then you all mad and shit. A generous motherfucker is not using generosity as a tactic. And see, that's what's so great about being a villain, because there's no motive in what we're doing. It's just we're good motherfuckers. I mean, we're just good motherfuckers, man. It's just what we are. Because with being charismatic, there's also there's integrity. You have to have a strong sense of integrity. And there's got to be guidelines that keep you in place. That's what your boardroom. See, gentlemen, the moment that you sway off to manipulate and try to deceive her for pussy, then you have failed everything in the process. Okay? I want you guys to be able to hold yourself accountable to your standards, okay? Your standards, not her standards or what you want that standard to be. I don't want you guys to do that, because the most that you do, the most time you do that, you kind of mess up in the game, kind of messes up. Question is, Steve, other than being alone most of the time and women gravitating towards us well, you mean me, not you, but I want to say this. And that's not being invited out anymore. Sir, what are you talking about? You're not even... Okay, sir. Jay, you're not evolving. It's a lie. You're not... I keep telling you that you're not a student of the game. You're a guy that thinks you're more than what you're not. And that's the greatest lie that the mind tells you. Okay? Because listen to what you're saying. You're just parroting and mimicking what I'm saying, and then you want me to say some more shit so you can parrot and mimic, dog. Listen to what you're saying. What are some other signs? You're not evolving, man. Stop. And I'm not saying that to be mean. You're not. You're not. What you got going on, baby? Midtown, Saturday 6 to 8. Yeah. I wish you would have said something sooner. I would have loved to, but yeah. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. But you're not. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. Maybe Lakar, but you ain't a student of mine. You're not a student of mine, motherfucker. Don't sit there. You are not a fucking student of mine. Fuck you. I know my students. You ain't a student of mine. You're just a motherfucker that is taking shit. Crumbs. You ain't a student of mine. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Can't stand liars, dude. Just please don't lie here, because I don't want to don't lie. Just shut the fuck up and just keep it moving. Because I don't like liars. I do not like liars. So please shut the fuck up. Because you ain't that fucking guy. Anyway, getting back to you guys out there. Gentlemen, the thing and the beauty about what we're showing you guys in the game is why it is very, gentlemen, for all you guys, this is why it's important to not put pussy in what you're trying to be. Because if you're trying to put pussy into what you're trying to be, then you are not going to achieve that, gentlemen. The beautiful thing about the game, gentlemen, is once you take the woman, that element out, and focus on yourself and to create, then you can actually be that person. But it does take, it's a process. It's always a process, gentlemen, okay? You see what I'm saying? And we just want to make sure that y'all get all this stuff down, okay? And as I said to all you guys out there, and the important thing of the game is that if you keep making excuses and you keep staying in your comfort zone because you're not being a student of the game, you will always stay still. You're never going to move. Because in the game, it's never a straight line from point A to B. The game has zags, loops, waves, and knots at all time. So there is a point A to B, but it takes more work from you than ever is expected. And it takes a love for yourself, okay? A love, admiration, desire, passion, drive, and discipline to be this. You guys can. All of you can be. The question is, do you want to be? You can. The question is, do you want to be? And that's what's going to make the change in you. But it is not saying, I want to be. It is saying, what am I going to do to become? That's the question. And that's the thing that you have got to ask yourself above all those things. What is it that I want to become? How do I want to become this? And this is why everything is so important in the game. Because I want you guys to fuck. But the power is not fucking. Power is fucking on your terms. And your terms should be, if you are an emperor and you are a king that has a castle and vast land that you own, you don't just give yourself away to somebody. Are you fucking serious? You don't do that. So the important thing is that you've got to stay away from the familiar, and you've got to keep growing. Okay? You guys make it clear. You turn around and you tell the woman everything you're doing. You show her every time. I'm just trying to fuck. What can I do to get the pussy? What can I do to get the pussy? Tell me, what can I do? I'm going to shuck, jive, pretend, and all these things. But don't you understand? You can't impress her by telling her everything. That's not impressive. Most of you guys are not impressive people. You can't impress a woman that way. Gentlemen, we're down 30 more minutes. If you have a question, please, gentlemen, ask a question, and we will keep it going. Just ask your questions. But we're saying, what is the commitment that you're having to yourself? Because the excuses a lot of y'all say, well, I mean, I'm not good. Think about all the excuses that you make. How can you even try to actually attempt to be charismatic when you have all these fears, especially uncertainty? A lot of you guys fear uncertainty. And what happens when you see a woman, whether she's online, at the bar, at the grocery store, or walking down the street, what do? Because you haven't created on the back end, you begin to worry and stress out about this unknown future of unseen events and circumstances. Like, oh my God, what is going to happen if I talk to that thing called a woman? Oh my God, what if she turns me down? Oh my God, my apartment is small, and just looking at her, she's not going to like me for the little apartment that I have. She's not going to like me because I ride a bus. She's not going to like me because I don't have expensive clothes. She's not going to like me by feeling of, do y'all see what the fuck y'all say? Y'all, you automatically, oh my Lord have mercy, look at the ass and titties on her, and boom, here it comes. But wait. Oh man, she looks like she has about 100,000 followers, and there's no fucking way. Oh my God, I just got the job. I mean, what if she finds out I just got a job, or, I'm taking care of my mother and I'm what? Oh my God. Gentlemen, write this down. They don't want to tell you this. They fuck you for this. See, the reason why you fear and have a fear of uncertainty and you can't be charismatic is because you have limited experience when it comes to sexuality and sex. It is the only reason why you guys are the way you are. You think porn is life, and you haven't created anything to make a woman want to fuck with you. And if you don't create anything to have a woman fuck with you, then this is why you have the uncertainty. Do you understand that a motherfucker that's charismatic, what the fuck is there to fear? Because I got this down. I'm cool with this. I got this shit on lock. I got this on lock. I'm good. So I'm not thinking about how many guys does she have, and what is she gonna think about me? And I couldn't even imagine what y'all guys go through doing that shit. Oh my. Gentlemen, listen. You cannot be charismatic if you have limited experience in the bedroom. And I'm not talking about the penetration, it's the sexual imagination. Because this is what she's gonna, I'm telling you, look, this is what her fucking smart ass is gonna see. Limited sexual experience creates limited sexual perspectives. And that means if I do anything with this motherfucker, if I smile at him, he's going to think I want to fuck him. If I say good morning to him, he's going to think I want to fuck him. If I ask him a question, he's going to think not only do I want to date him, but I want to sleep with him. Do y'all see what I'm saying, what they think? Think about what I'm saying, guys. When she can recognize you have limited experiences, which means you have a limited perspective, she's saying, oh, shit. If I just say, excuse me, sir, I can't reach the Charmin up there. Can you help me? You're going to be like, yeah, she wants to fuck me. Yeah, because she ain't asking anybody. So let me go ahead and help her with this Charmin and this dick. Y'all, and I'm not trying to be funny. Sorry, I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Come on, guys. Don't lie. Don't lie on your dicks, guys. How many times have you went to the mall and you go into that store and there's this bad, you got one, she got number ass and titties, and you like, oh shit, I'm gonna go in this store. She's like, hi, how are you doing today? Hey, come on in. Oh, would you like da-da-da-da? And then you're like, shit, well, yeah, let me try that on over there. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? And I got this because you know what? This will look good on you. Like, man, she trying to fuck. Shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying to y'all guys out there, listen to me. It's very important to remember this. Gentlemen, listen. When you have limited sexual experience, that means not just the penetration, it's the mouthpiece, it's how you can make her feel. That means she is going to recognize you have a limited perspective of the world, and that she is going to know anything I do that is kind, nice, or considerate is going to create an assumption that she actually wants to fuck you. Like the guy yesterday. He said because the woman kissed him that he wanted to take her home. Or the guy that poured ice between the woman's legs. Or the guy that was in the car and because the woman straddled him and started kissing him, he was like, well, let's fuck. Or can you just suck my dick? Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Jumping to assumptions and all this other stuff. That's not how it works. Because most of you guys are going to fuck up. Because uncertainty is a virus in your mind when you lack knowledge of the game, when you don't have sexual understanding of yourself, and you have not created any sexual resources, your mouthpiece, how you can make her smile, laugh, and blush and all that stuff, that will allow you to present yourself where she then starts to see you for something different. Most of y'all don't do that. And it fucks y'all over really bad. Okay. And I don't want you guys to feel bad about this. This is not me knocking you, but y'all guys have got to stop. And I would love for y'all to do a thing to Saturday, if you get a chance, go to the mall. Go to the mall and go to any store, guy store. Or you can go to Victoria's Secret. You can go shopping at Victoria's Secrets to buy some lingerie. I'm not saying you're going to buy something, but go to any place where there's a woman in that motherfucker and watch how nice she treats you. And then let me tell you how your mind's going to fuck you. Your mind's going to say, wow, she's so nice to you. She likes you. She likes you. She's interested in you. Can't do that shit, guys. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Okay? It is very important that to be that guy, you must have experience, knowledge, and understanding, and also the resources. And I'm not talking about your clothes, your cars, your status, and your muscles. Okay? Your muscles, clothes, cars, and all that shit that they tell you about cannot communicate that I have sexual experience, sexual knowledge, and a sexual understanding of myself where I can use my resources. One more time, where I can use my resources to move where I need to go. Because I can get the job done and I can wear a potato sack. You see what I'm saying? That's what we want you guys to see in this game. And that is why you can learn all this stuff. It's not, listen, gentlemen, it's not a bad thing if a woman is not interested in you. Gentlemen, it's okay. She's allowed to say, I'm not interested in that guy. She's allowed to say that, right? But gentlemen, you leave it all on the floor and you're good. You see what I'm saying? You leave it on the floor and you're good, right? But what I'm saying to all of you guys out there, how do you want to move in this? What is the what are the moves that you want to do? Because you have to stop trying to fit in. But gentlemen, when your touch is out of touch, and I don't mean your fingertips, when your touch is out of touch, what does that mean? See, that means the touch is not here in your fingertips. The touch has to start here. See, this is where they don't, this is why I keep trying to tell you. A lot of guys give you a lot of information, but they fuck you over because they don't want to tell you that if you make it about pussy, you're already going to lose. Your touch is out of touch because you have to be in touch here, not with your hands. You laying or your touch, that should result after you touch here. That's what I'm saying to you guys. And most people don't even teach you this kind of stuff. Most people don't teach you this type of game because most people don't even have an understanding of what the fuck we're talking about. Most people just actually bypass it because they just like, you know what, I just want a free line to some pussy, right? And I'm sorry, men don't operate that way. I wish I could be honest with you and say that men do, but they just don't operate that way. They just don't. And the more you can start to have and understand yourself and change the way you think about yourself, you'll learn that your mind it can change everything for you, gentlemen. Your mind is a vast, vast land of information to help you grow. Question right here, guys. We have about 18 more minutes, guys. For all you guys out there, we got about almost 15 minutes left, gentlemen. And then we're gonna go live at 4 a.m, riding with the Dean, 4 a.m, guys. So we're gonna do something for my guys overseas. Every time a woman plays our videos, poems, or voice message, is that they touch us when we're not even there? Well, yeah, because you're tapping into a feeling that you have no control over. Do you continue to seduce a woman by having one foot? That all depends, buddy. That all depends, man. Gentlemen, I keep telling you that the game is going to do two things. All right? The game is going to bring her closer or run her the fuck off. But whatever it does, it's none of your business. So, Moab, don't look at it like that, even one foot out of the door. Look at it like free will. That's all. They keep it on free will. The longer you keep it on free will, the better you are in the game. That's all. The longer you do that, you're good to go. Absolutely easy, gentlemen. Women are not used to charismatic motherfuckers. They're not. But one cannot be charismatic when one is scared. You cannot worry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You cannot worry about anything when it comes to a woman, especially embarrassing. My God. Let me ask you guys a question. You're walking and you see a woman. Why are you embarrassed? Gentlemen, I'm not telling you the sob story. I'm telling you two have to ride the bus to save gas. A little itty bitty car, which I was fine with. A little apartment and hamburger helper, ramen noodles, TV dinners, and fucking cereal was my thing. I was never embarrassed, man. You never be ashamed of who you are. I'm not trying to impress women. The fuck would I do that for? But the question is, why would you? Oh, pussy. I keep forgetting sometimes. Your motive is always going to be pussy. And until you stop making it about her power source and make it about the dick, then you change everything. The dick changes the insecurity. Valuing the dick changes weakness to strength. Valuing the dick says you can't have access to anything. Guys, I guess we need to have a show on the power of the dick, because I don't think you guys understand the power that you can have when you tap into a power source. You have worshiped pussy so much, you have just belittled your dick. And that's a shame. What a shame. How does that even work? Okay? All right? That's what I'm saying, y'all guys. You got to wake up. You guys cannot move this way. You guys moving this way shows her that you have power over me. A woman should never have power over a man. She should lose that kind of stuff, because she is powerless when you take the power out of the pussy. That's the power. And that's her strength. And that's where y'all go wrong. Power is not in the pussy. Can never be with a man. Can never. And gentlemen, I'm not talking at this because I like you guys. Well, Steven, how can I have that? I've got 5 inches. How can I have that when I've got a pencil dick, Steve? How can that be when I don't have a big penis, Steve? How can that? I'm no one's talking about your dick. We talking about this dick. This dick. This dick is the most powerful dick and the most powerful tool that you have, because this dick can penetrate a woman without even touching her. But y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't understand about that dick. Y'all talking about the one between your legs. I ain't talking about that one. There's a power that you have, gentlemen, that you've got to tap into that power that is going to make you an asshole. Yeah, be a dickhead. There you go. Be a dickhead. Gentlemen, if you have questions, please ask. Last go round. Have about 11 minutes to go. So please ask a question, gentlemen, or call in. We love to hear from you. If you have any questions, please call in, ask. We got you guys covered. But we want you guys to soak this up and understand that to be a master, one has to let go of uncertainty, and one has to let go of fear, and one has to let go of failure, and one has to let go of uncertainty and all this other stuff. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay? That's what I'm saying to you guys. I'm saying to you guys out here, you can change your life. You can change the game. Everything can be changed. You have the power to make the changes. The question is, are you ready to do it? And if you're ready to do it, get it done. Become the student. The student is the only answer. One must be a student. Because if you're not game to fuck up, all this is just hearsay and jargon and all that other stuff. You've got to create the concept because you are the concept. But you don't know you're the concept yet until you actually look at the qualities that you have. When you can see the qualities that you have, you are going to drive a behavior in that woman to which she doesn't even understand. You're fast thinking. You move fast. You are something that she wants to be with. Something she thinks about. Something that she can fall in love with. Something she can fantasize and miss. But you guys have the power. But it's very important to harness that power, gentlemen, and realize at the end of the day that you can never look at yourself anything less than royal. You got to. You can't play king. You got to be motherfucking king. You can't play enter. And you can't fucking fake man. Because the one thing about a man, he was never run behind pussy. So there is the line. So you guys, if you guys ever want to ask the question, am I a man? Answer that question right there and you're going to know the answer. Man is never running behind pussy, dog. I don't give a fuck how. Never. Hey, gentlemen, never running behind pussy. And if you worship, run behind, trick, lie, manipulate, deceive, beg, barter for some pussy, then fuck, you ain't doing that, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. You got to put a Q. I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. Women can be envious of that power. A woman would go fool with that power. I don't understand what that even means. I don't understand what that means. It's not even boxing. It's not even getting a piece of ass. See, y'all guys think on your level getting a piece of ass. But y'all don't even know what to do with the piece of ass if you get it because of the lack of knowledge and experience that you have. So you're going to dream of ass, wanting to smash some ass, but if they give it to you, you ain't going to know what the fuck to do with the ass. So what does that mean? What does that look like? Does that make any sense, gentlemen? What does it mean? What does it look like? I think you guys can change. You have already wasted a month and 15 days. You have wasted a month and 15 days, meaning that you've already carried over the same person. And here's the question. If you're still listening to that red pill stuff and you're still the same guy, wouldn't that make you say, well, wait a second, why am I listening to all this red pill shit if I'm the same motherfucking person I was last year? And I just carry over who I am to this year. And I'm 1 month and 15 days in, and I'm still the same motherfucker. And all I'm doing is, gentlemen, listen. The two things you cannot do is try to cheat the game and play with the game. Can't do it. Don't even try to cheat time. Can't do it. Cannot do it. So you're a year older, but you're not a year wiser. Matter of fact, you're kind of regressing. Because a lot of you still believe in the shit that you were told last year, and you're still the same person because of it. Nobody's going to tell you that. Nobody's going to teach you that. You've got to see it for yourself. The only way to win in this is by actually seeing it for yourself. Okay? What does this even fucking mean? If her friends' opinions mean, what does that mean? You see why, and I say this with love, why you will never be a man in a woman's eyes? Why? What the fuck is this? What is this? I don't give a fuck what her gentlemen, her friends will like me and her friends will hate me. Her friends will be like, damn, I wish I had a man like that, and I don't give a fuck. But listen to how you talk. Gentlemen, this is how he talks to himself. And this is what he thinks when he sees a woman. Motherfucker. Wow. Well, I'm just saying, I'm not going into that. I'm just saying that he just doesn't make any sense in what he's saying because he's acting like a victim. Gentlemen, we're not victims. We're men. Gentlemen, if you have a question or comments or call in, you got it. I'll holler at your boy. All right. Well, no, sir. No, sir. Sir. Wait. I don't know why you think I'm trying to roast you. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not trying to roast you. And that's, brother, hold on, time out. I was in, look it up. I know because it's real. Baumholder, Germany. Baumholder, Germany. And I would travel from Baumholder past Ramstein, Eder Oberstein into fucking Frankfurt, dumbass. So how is it that you're a fucking lie? Because I was getting pussy in Germany. Are you fucking kidding me? I was in Germany. And I was doing that shit at 18, motherfucker. So don't sit here and make up all these bitch asses, man, dude. This is why y'all lose. Sitting around here talking about this how it is. And no. It's how it is for you because you don't have experience in the bedroom. You can't make a woman's pussy wet if you threw water on her mind. But you want to sit here and be a victim, guys. Don't be this. Man, I feel bad for you, brother. I'm so sorry that you hate yourself. Hey, I feel so bad for you that you actually feel this way about women. What a fucking shame. It's sad. But as I told you, and I will always tell you, law zero, everybody can't be a man. Always remember that. Hey, if you're born a duck, stay a duck. Keep quacking. Keep quacking. You just got to accept what you are. And I'm not being mean today, man. It's nobody trying to roast you. It's just a shame that women see you how you see yourself and you don't even love, like, admire, or have anything to do with yourself. Oh, Jesus. What a shame. But it's the life you want to live. Guys, I was in Germany. Fuck, man. Germany was fucking awesome. Damn. Germany was great. But anyway, gentlemen, what's greater is you. But guys, all my dogs out there, 4 a.m. in the morning, we're going to do that, okay? All right? Do you want me to? No, I don't, okay. Bitch, you lying motherfucker. You fucking liar. But I'm not going to make you drink because you all fucked up anyway. Who gives a fuck if you've been sober 13 years? Guess what? I've been an alcoholic for fucking 52 years, so what? And I'm still drunk off me, motherfucker. And women do dictate your life, you lying bitch. Do I need to press a button? Gentlemen, I want you all to read this right here. The lies that losers tell themselves. The same lie that says, I won't have a drink, is the same guy that said this. And he wants to tell me that bullshit. Stop fucking lying. Stop fucking lying. Jesus Christ. Stop lying. Dude, I'm not here to make you feel bad, but you can't come in this motherfucker talking that shit and then be a victim by saying that's what it's like in Germany, then turn around and say women don't dictate. Man, your experience, because you don't have experience. Gentlemen, I appreciate you all. I will see you guys in a few hours. We will chop it up riding with the Dean 4, okay? All right? Motherfucker, I'm not judging you. Dog, brother. Is it a judgment if it's the truth? Is it a judgment if it's the truth? I ain't trying to fucking judge you. You are what the fuck you are. You are what the fuck you are. So I don't need to judge you. You already know what the fuck you are. So shut the fuck up with that silly shit. I appreciate you guys. Gentlemen, please appreciate yourselves. That's what we always want to tell you. Gentlemen, appreciate yourself. Guys, riding with the Dean. Oh, subscribe right here. Gentlemen, riding with the Dean in a few hours, guys. Y'all want to ride with me? Let's ride as we take a ride together. I appreciate you guys. Please, gentlemen, please, I say to all you guys, please appreciate yourself, because nobody's going to appreciate you the way you are going to appreciate yourself. Fuck with your boy. See you in a few hours.
Just like that, man mindset. Just like that, man mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the Dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta level up, gotta keep on rising. Till you the best, got the touch like Midas. Now you got style, you got all the women flocking. So many options, now you got it popping. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Gotta come back again. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Email the man mindset at gmail.com.